Well, after the president announced his proposed fix for Obamacare yesterday, House Republicans are set to vote on their own fix today. Congressman Fred Upton is sponsoring a bill that would essentially do the same thing as the White House fix, but with one major difference. It will allow insurance companies to offer canceled policies to not just their former customers who had those policies, but also to new customers as well. The president says if this bill passes, he will veto it. The White House came out with that announcement last night. Republican Congresswoman Marsha Blackburn from Tennessee is a co-sponsor of this bill and joins us now. Congresswoman, nice to have you back on the program.
Good to be with you, Jenna. Thank you.
A big criticism of the president's proposed fix is that it would place an unfair burden on insurance companies to make this right in the next few weeks. Are Republicans doing the same thing with this fix?
Well, that's a good question, and a couple of differences. We don't have mandates, and I know that what you're going to see from the Senate would be a mandate. And what we're saying, basically, if the state insurance departments can make this work and the insurers can make it work, then let's open the market back up. Let's hold these insurers harmless, hold individuals harmless, and let the free market do its job. And not only for people who have been existing customers, but maybe for others that don't want to go to healthcare.gov or go into the president's healthcare law, but would like the opportunity to buy a product that is going to fit the needs for their family.
And that's what the White House has a problem with. They don't like that part of the proposal. They say that this bill is trying to sabotage Obamacare. Are you trying to do that? And what do you think of the White House saying that if this bill passes, they're going to veto it?
Well, I find it really a little bit disingenuous. They know they've got a problem. The president repeatedly said people could keep their plans. People are now put in a very difficult situation, and they are being forced to buy products they do not want with money they don't have and things that they cannot afford. And they're turning to us and they're saying it is time to do something. We are a government of by and for the people, and it is time for the people to be the people. Stand up, fight against this, and we expect you, our representatives, to go defend our position on this and allow us to keep the health insurance and the doctors and the hospitals and the networks that we have put in place. People think that as they're watching the rollout of this law and the effects of the president's health care law, they feel like this is void of common sense and it is just beyond the realm of their expectations.
Oh, Congresswoman, we've heard that over the last several years, and I'm against my better judgment because I don't want to lose the fact that there are millions of people affected by this law. So against my better judgment, though, I'm going to ask you a purely political question because Democrats now own this. The president owns this law, and the Republicans have been trying to repeal it for years and have said for years we're not going to try to offer fixes. So why are you offering fixes now?
We are trying to protect individuals that are caught in very difficult situations. We have individuals in my district, Jenna. I have individuals who have health insurance premiums that have increased 500%. I have female heads of households that have been thrown out, just discarded from the insurance marketplace. And when they go to healthcare.gov and finally get on it, they're finding that the products are not affordable. And they'll say, you know, this was supposed to save us $2,500, but instead it's going to cost me another.
We've heard some of these stories, and I'm sorry to interrupt you, but we've heard these stories over the last several weeks. We've also heard stories of folks that have found health care that we like. We've heard them from both sides. And when you look at the poll ratings, when you look at what's happened to the Democrats and the presidents, you see the trend line is going against them now, but folks are not moving to the Republican sides. It hasn't been a gain for Republicans. So why do you think that is?
I think that what people are looking for is solutions. They want to make certain that we are going to move forward with solutions, which we're going to continue to do. They want to make certain that government is not forcing them into little stovepipes on health care where this is the only access you can have, the only insurance you can have, the only physicians or hospitals that you can have, and they're very fearful of government taking over this, of misusing their health care and their financial information, and they do not trust the government to work this out. So they've come to us and said, find a solution.
Is this the first of a series of fixes that Republicans will offer over the next several weeks?
What you're seeing us do is weigh the issues as they are coming before us, and you're going to see us as we have to address these issues and want to address them on behalf of our constituents, whether it is the issues of data security and privacy or cost or lack of access. We are going to have to address these issues and make certain that people are not pushed out. We have far more people that have lost insurance than have gotten it through this.
Congresswoman, it's great to have you on the program. We appreciate the insight today on when the vote is about to take place, and we look forward to having you back. So thank you very much.
Absolutely. Thank you.